In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to perform t-tests in Microsoft Excel. To get started, open Excel and enter your sample data into two separate columns. In this example, place one group of values in column A and the second group of values in column B. Keeping the data organized in side-by-side columns makes the formula easier to apply and helps prevent mistakes later. Make sure each row lines up correctly so that your data is clean and easy to read. If your first row contains headers, your actual numbers should begin underneath those labels. Once your data is entered, click on an empty cell where you want the result to appear. This cell will display the p-value from the t-test, which helps you evaluate whether the difference between the two groups is statistically significant. In that empty cell, type the following formula exactly as shown: equals t.test, open parenthesis, A2 colon A9, comma, B2 colon B9, comma, 2, close parenthesis, then press enter. Excel will immediately return a result. That number is the p-value for your test. If you're presenting your work to others, it can be helpful to label the result in a nearby cell so you remember what the number represents. This is especially useful when you're working with multiple analyses in the same spreadsheet. Now let's briefly break down what the formula means so it's easier to understand and reuse. The first part, A2 through A9, tells Excel where to find the data for Group A. The second part, B2 through B9, tells Excel where to find the data for Group B. The third argument, 2, means you are running a two-tailed test. That is used when you want to check whether the two groups are different from each other in either direction, not just whether one is greater than the other. The final argument, also 2, tells Excel to use a two-sample t-test that assumes equal variance between the two groups. This is a very common setup for comparing two data samples in Excel, and it's a quick way to get a statistical result without using more advanced software. Just make sure your selected ranges contain only the data you want to test, and that both groups are entered correctly before running the formula. And that's it. You've successfully performed a t-test in Microsoft Excel. Thank you for watching.